How y'all kids doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're about to work on a leather card holder on stream. I don't believe I've ever showed this one off. I think I just like made a few off stream and then was just like, all right, I'm done. Lazy of me. So yeah, we're making them on the stream today. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. And more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Record. Link in the description where you can catch me streaming Leathercraft, video games, and other sort of nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, let's get into it. Hey, what's up, Professor Rapidfire? How's your weekend? Let's see. All right, so I have my pieces of leather here. I need to start ordering more because, like, I think this is my last piece of 3 to 4 ounce, and I think I do have a bigger chunk of Shit. A year? Why would you do that to both of us? Professor Rapidfire. All right, I get it. You suffered. I gotta make me suffer too. They made you work this weekend? Did you have to go fly off to on site? You have to go fly on site? That's not great. The only reason why I have that sharpening stone to begin with, the one that I just used to begin with, is because it came with something else. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought a sharpening stone. Hey, Bronxum, how you doing? So I don't even know if one, I don't even know how to use a sharpening stone. 2, I don't know if it's working, but whatever. All right, so actually, no, this has to be like this, right? So I made this pattern a year ago. No, not a year ago, a couple months ago. And essentially it's a 2-part pattern, right? You have your heavy sort of middle stock part, right? And this functions to act as like a spine for the rest of it. Then you have a second piece made out of a thinner leather, usually 3 to 4 ounce leather. And what that does is it wraps around this part, right? And it creates 2 pockets, right? It creates a pocket that allows you to access a card this way, or access a pocket this way, and then on the other side it creates a secondary pocket where you have a card that slides in through the top and you access it through this thumb slide slot, right? I've already forgotten how to make these, which means I'm going to likely reference the completed units that I have on the shop. I know that I stitch around here, right? And then on this side, I stitch here. And that's it. I think that's it. All right, so we stitch around here. Well, I stitch this way. This one has to be fully glued around. And then like I wait for it to dry. And then I start to stitch this way. And then this. And then we're done. All right, let's get into that. As for the sharpening stone, I just happen to have one. I don't plan on like getting a new one because typically, especially with like blades like this or Mr. Sheffield here, it's just a replacement blade, right? And I likely should have just replaced the blade. Actually, I might, depending on how that worked, the sharpening, because like, you know, your blade should just pass through the leather. It shouldn't like, you shouldn't have to struggle. And especially with like the curved part right here in the corner. Thank you for the suggestion though. I don't plan on like buying more equipment because like I also haven't been selling too many pieces and I understand why, right? Like price per unit's kind of high. I feel it's kind of high, but the problem with that is that like the pricing is also per hour spent on each individual unit. So like that can't be helped. If something costs a lot, it costs a lot because it requires a lot of labor, right? That's typically how these things go, right? Typically, you know? I started to make a Leathercraft kind of catalog, I guess? I don't know. Essentially, I wanted to make a portfolio of the Leathercraft stuff that I've been working on. Oh, I'm definitely changing this blade after this. I'll be right back. I need to change that blade. That was like too stiff. Too stiff. I'm not even gonna like... I'm just gonna... I'll be right back. Enjoy the musak. Hey, Hunter. Oh, shit, that's right. I have to do one for you, too. How are you doing, dude? How was your weekend? How was setting up the, or rather, let's see, reviewing footage on your cameras? I have to, do another bean, actually, and you know what? It's probably a good time to do it, because I just washed my hands. Hunter, thank you for subscribing to Dick Record Heavy Industries. Again, I highly recommend people that you don't. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Waste of money. It's a waste of money, but oh, I have the 2 cameras. I could do this. I could do this. You got your... You certainly do. And you're 16 months. Holy shit. Holy crap. Golden balls. Jesus Christ. They're so shiny. They're so shiny. Oh god. Well, you know what happens. I have to be sad now with this Bean Boozled. Let's see what we get. Oh, I could just do it here. Hold on. Oh, fuck me. I hate the red ones. I hate the red ones. We all know what this is. This is either bad... I'm hoping I dropped this. No, I'm kidding. It's either old bandage or pomegranate. God, that won't focus. It's either pomegranate or old bandage. Let's see. Hunter, thank you again for subscribing. Please, guys, though, save your money. Real talk. It's not a good idea to subscribe to. I don't even want to chew anymore. Oh god. And just like that, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Oh. Oh, it's so bad. I forgot that I had blades here too, by the way. I thought I had to go into the other room. Oh. The red one's the worst. The red one is absolutely the worst. I got one of the better ones earlier today when we got some Tutti Frutti. Oh, Christ. It is also not 69 degrees. No, I don't care what your parents say. It was like 200 out there. We got not a heat wave, but it's gonna get warmer. Christ, it tastes terrible. Oh. Hunter, thank you again for subscribing. But please don't. It's killing me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh. You could say that it was the best... What was the best purchase you made in a long time? Please don't tell me you did something silly. Okay, thank God. Whew. Whew. Okay. You mean the subscription. Let's see what this bean count says. And let's go back to our workspace stream. Oh, God. Oh. You know, the worst thing about... Oh, it tastes like medicine. Like burning rubber medicine. You needed your balls back? That's fair. A man is not a man unless he's eaten a pork bun and... has their balls. Well, that's not true. Some people don't have their balls, either due to complications or surgery or whatever. Like my boy Bobby don't got no balls. He also passed away. Never gonna forget that. Never gonna forget my little guy. Shit. Okay, whatever. I don't see that. Put the other one in there. I don't know why I have blades in like several places. Don't ask, and I won't tell. There we go. God, I could still taste this fucking thing too. Oh. Also, I love that my arm is like disappearing into the shadow realm over here. I dropped something. God, like so yesterday in New York City was like 70 something. No, don't support my dumbass. I have, actually, it's a pseudo announcement. So I do have a pseudo announcement, and it comes from a conversation that I had with the girlfriend yesterday. No, Saturday actually. We were talking, and I didn't change the blade. That wasn't it. We were talking about because like I told her, like, you know, like I hadn't been working since the beginning of the pandemic, and she thought, and like at first she was like okay with it, and then she realized yesterday that that's like a really long time. I usually wrap my blades in tape. I don't want them to, like, it still can tear a hole into a garbage bag, but I feel better about it being like this. Anyway, she pointed out it's been 3 years since I you know, like, lost my job. Was that the wrong blade? I wrapped the wrong blade in tape. I'm a fucking idiot. This is what happens. This is what happens when I try to do 3 things at once. Fucking hell. So it's just like, shit, you're right. So I need to like really spend more effort trying to find a job, guys. So pursuant to that is the same talk that I had with my therapist earlier today. I am going to be streaming 1 less day a week. So we're going from 4 to 3. We're going from 4 to 3. I need to work on some things. I've updated my resume, but I do need to update it further with the whole Leathercraft shit. And that's why I started working on a, what's it called? A Leathercraft portfolio. Because I don't want to just like be like, listen, I do this. I want to show them, because I am in a creative discipline and they sort of appreciate that type of thing. So there's that. There's that. There'll be a little bit less of me. A little bit less. It's fucking 90. Ugh. That makes me want to vomit with rage. No OnlyFans. I can't. My girlfriend won't let me have an OnlyFans. Every time I've joked about it, she's like, do you have one? I was like, no. She's like, but you know, and like we were joking about OnlyFans, and like at first I was like, why do you know what that is? And she's like, why do you know what that is? It's like, I'm supposed to. I'm a degenerate. She's not a degenerate. She's actually really like super duper naive. I don't know why I have this on here. It's eating up valuable real estate. She's like super duper naive. Like she doesn't know a lot of things about our world, guys. But yeah, she won't let me have an OnlyFans. So you can blame her. Oh god. This is also a lot of effort. It shouldn't be this much effort, but that's a brand new blade. Maybe I shouldn't have changed it to begin with. Haha, I'm an idiot. It also has been a while since I've done any of these streams with leather crafting. So there is that. Actually, that is cutting through pretty smoothly. Now that I think about it. You know what it is? This stuff is pretty thick. And it's that hard ass Veg-Tanned. So I'm not saying like I'm stopping streaming entirely, but I need to like essentially stop streaming so much, because like some of you are probably aware, especially if you're subscribed to the YouTube, there's like, I upload and edit every video. Well, I edit and then upload every video from the VODs, right? So that's like a lot of time. I create other videos for YouTube specifically, right? Including like clips from here, as well as just like brand new content. Like I do like card openings on there and shit, you know? And it takes up a lot of time. It actually takes a lot of time. Those of you that like also edit video, you know, like Hunter, I'm sure knows, right? And I don't even spend that much time editing video, but like, you know, it does add up, right? So, especially if like this VOD, if I finish this Cardholder and then go into an Elden Ring stream afterwards, that's 2 separate videos that have to go like up. And even though they're like just mostly full VODs, you know, there's like a lot of stuff there. So gotta do these little corners. Hey, saddest shark. If she's unaware, would she say she's not ballin'? I don't even know. I don't even know. I think you've been here longer than that. I think you've been here longer than that, actually, Hunter. You know? Oh God, was it really Hunter? I fucking, you know, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like the rules for, what's acceptable on YouTube are like so nebulous and weird. I have an actual like community guideline strike on my channel, not for anything that you would think I would have, right? Not for going like, hey, let's talk about weenies into buttholes, you know? It's not for any of that shit. I'm actually hesitant to even talk about it because I don't want to get another community guideline strike regarding it. But essentially what happened was I was talking about, you know, the pandemic and a statistic that was true about the pandemic. And I even like look up to double check to make sure that I'm getting the information right about that statistic. And so like you hear me go online, Google says this, I repeat that. And then I got a community guideline strike for spreading medical misinformation. And it's just like, it was true at the time. So like, how is it misinformation, right? And the community guideline strike that I got for spreading medical misinformation was almost a year after the video was posted. The video was live for a year. And then they were like, that's wrong. And it's like, of course it's wrong now, cockmonglers. Anyway. Dude, that's almost 2 years. Oh no, it's a year and a half. And it's stupid, because you know what it is? You know what's Saddest Shark? You know why it's so dumb? When you get a community guideline strike, that's on there forever. That's on there forever, right? So like, I can never get rid of it. I can never get rid of it. And if I get a second one, boom, my channel's dead, essentially. So like, it's the most ridiculous thing. They just kill off your channel. Like, essentially, I don't think any of the videos get like pushed into anybody's feeds. Like they just essentially kill it. It's just like, oh, this is a problem account. And I went to appeal it too, and they were like, nah, we've reviewed it and we've decided against it. And I was like, but like the review process was like immediate, and it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's the dumbest. It is, as they say in France, el estúpido. So, you know, like all of my VODs are like kind of me essentially walking on eggshells, trying not to piss off the algorithm. And also, if it seems like I'm relatively strict about what can and can't be said on the channel, partially it's because of that. Like, I don't want any of that shit just like, you know. I mean, granted, I also, like, if you say anything racist, I will be fucking pissed at you and I will likely take an action against you. But like, that shit just infuriates me, you know? Like, if you don't know any better, that's one thing, but like, if you like actively are just like, man, fuck X ethnicity for no good reason, like, alright, someone, I'm just gonna report that and we're gonna ban you. But yeah, like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid the way that they run that channel, and they get to do whatever they want because like they're essentially the biggest game in town, you know, and I hate it. Oh yeah, not only that, but like, again, like the VOD was like a year old. Like am I supposed to like update for new information for something that like I posted a year ago? Like, come on, that's stupid. That's dumb. That's ridiculous. That's dumb-diculous. You got one taken away, but you can't upload the video. And they didn't tell you what the issue was, right? It could have been something simple like, fuck, I don't even know. Like, when these things are this nebulous, it's just like, I don't know what the fuck I did wrong. Can you tell me? And they're like, nah, but you violated something. It's like, what did I violate? Something. Can you tell me what I violated? Nah. You know? There are so many videos on YouTube of like creators of all sizes complaining about this sort of thing. So I'm like not actually worried about like this going into the VOD, but you know, it's just like it's so secret policey, you know what I mean? Like it's like Google's trying to control the narrative. I mean they are, but yeah, they didn't tell you. Of course they didn't. Why would they? Why should they? Why should they? You should be psychic. We should all be psychic. Did you not get your implants yet? Come on, guys. Oh god, they almost did that last year, Shark. Not Dick in general, but like they went real hard on censorship of what they call adult terms a year ago, maybe a year and change, and they were just like outright like kind of canning people's channels, entire channels, especially for things that they posted years prior. It's like, did you curse within the first 2 minutes of your video? Oh, we're just gonna demonetize the entire video, right? So like people that were actually making their livelihoods off of YouTube were suddenly getting hit with like all these takedown notices going like, yeah, you can't say that, so we're demonetizing this video. You can no longer make money off of it. And it's like, what? No, don't. And like it's for videos that were like they've been there for years, you know, and like most of the majority of the income that the content creator would have made off that video was made, sure. But like also, you know, like to go back and be like, here, it's almost spiteful. And then so like this one content creator, like he said he complained about it, and what they did was almost retaliatory. They basically slowly, systematically went through the rest of his videos and started to demonetize those. And it's just like, yo, what the fuck? So people can't even say anything now, you know? And he like officially tried to like appeal it, and again, much like my experience, immediately rejected, even though they say that they use they actually have people looking at it. You know, it's just like, this doesn't feel like you have a person looking at the thing if it's automatically rejected. It's ridiculous, and part of me wishes that like there were other platforms that were as viable, but there really aren't. And so because of that, like YouTube gets to make the rules, and that's also kind of sucky. You know, do you want to have like a video, a content creator career? You need to be playing good with YouTubes. You gotta play nice, even if they determine what playing nice is every once a week. They just change it. They're like, oh yeah, fuck it, that's not nice no more. It's so dumb. I absolutely hate it, and yet I have to play their game. I have to play their game. We all do. Well, not all of us. If you're not like uploading videos to YouTube. But here's the thing, like the YouTube channel that I have, it's just VODs. Well, not just VODs. Like obviously I did mention there's a few things that I made specifically for the YouTube, but that's because I felt like it would be easier for me to just like do it and then upload it as a video specifically for the YouTube than to like stream it, because when I stream something, it takes away my my focus from it, right? And I wanted to like kind of focus more on what I was doing. And I've tried streaming myself doing those types of videos before, and you can tell that like I'm distracted the entire time. So like what I'm trying to do is kind of getting muddled by what I'm actually doing, you know? And so like I was like, all right, let me just make them as like separate videos that I record. And some of them are like, they do kind of better, which is, I guess that makes sense. But also like, you know, for the most part, I started the YouTube channel as like a repository rather for my VODs. And here's the thing. If you have any sort of guideline strike or whatever on a video on your YouTube channel, I think I screwed that up a little bit towards the end, and it gets any sort of strike, you can't download that video. You can't even access that video anymore. So it's just like, cool. Oh God. I totally agree, Sadie Shark. We'll be here, Sadie Shark. When you get back, I'll tell you that I totally agree. Oh god, fucking Kick. It's wild. Kick is. I think it's wild that people are still going to Kick. There's a bunch of people that are having, you know, success there, but it's just like, I still think it's wild, you know? And like, YouTube also had tried to compete with Twitch, right? And I think that that's sort of like, it feels like they've given up. I say that now and then watch tomorrow they'll be like, oh, by the way, new resources for people to stream on YouTube, and I'll be like, oh, well, that's what I get for saying anything. You know? Somebody messaging me. What's up, John? You're starting him off early. That's cute. Oh, here comes this one. Summer, don't kick the door open like that. You're not the FBI, okay? Oh, careful. I don't want you to play with it. I saw it. It looks like you're starting him off early. There we go. Aw, he just wants to know what daddy's doing. He's like, Pops, what are you doing? Pops! Pops! Sure, he doesn't sound like that. What's the other one? God, these are always kind of hard. Maybe I should switch to a smaller blade. Furball. God, it's starting to get. Maybe I don't. Do I have the AC on high enough? I have it on. Alright. Maybe I'm sweating because I'm like doing this. Here, let me use this one. You gotta introduce Khonshu to the Wrath of Khan. Try to confuse him, be like, this is what we named you after. Okay, why is that loose? Hi, Furball. I don't like that. Either way. Happy Monday, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, everyone and everyone who is putting up with my bullshit. What's the matter, Furball? Cats, dogs. Everybody but the bigots and the racists, because fuck those people. Oh yeah, so I need to find a job. And so I started working on a portfolio for just the Leathercraft stuff, mainly because, like, I mean, I'm in architecture. I'm an architect. That's the discipline that I know, and so like showing off crafting skills, creativity, I think that's important. But also as a supplement to my my primary architectural portfolio. You know, like some people do photography. That's cool too, right? I mean, I already use like the things that I make, right? Like I made a keychain, use that, right? Granted, it's not the one that I streamed myself making, because this one that I streamed myself making was like meant to be a quick project, I should get some more hardware to make a bunch more of those though and put those in the shop. But like, because they seemed quick enough that I could probably like bang them out and have them be like inexpensive items for the shop. Because I really do want, as someone who's trying to like run it as a business, I do want to have like inexpensive things that people can pick up. Because I don't want everything in the shop to be so goddamn pricey. I know it's expensive. I know it's expensive, guys. I know that the wallets are expensive. They take 6 hours to make. I'm not gonna like make them cheaper because I know they're expensive, you know? The passport holders take like 3.5 hours to make. I can't just make those cheaper just because I realize that that's expensive, you know? Too much self-respect, I guess, is the issue. And it's good to have self-respect, everybody. Please have self-respect for yourself. You're worth more than you think you are. More than you think you do, rather. Sorry, that came out weird. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Although you are worth more than you think you are. Wait, did I say it right the first time and fuck it up the second time? TGIM. I know that you like Monday. I think you're the only person here who likes Mondays. Everyone else here is like a Garfield, just like, fuck Mondays. Mondays are for cocks. I guess that's why you like Mondays. Alright, so this... it's here. Hey, what's up, Toast? Leather's alright. I do need to order more. Especially of the 3 to 4 ounce stuff. I also have to send out like all the things that people want in the raffle for the charity stream. I meant to do it yesterday. I meant to like get things printed and then I didn't because I was busy working on a portfolio. Funny how that works. And then tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment. I shouldn't even be telling you about that. I do have a doctor's appointment. I just haven't had a checkup in a while, you know, and like I'm not the kind of person to like actively seek checkups, but like I really should be getting checkups, right? Like everyone should be getting checkups. So there's that. Guys, go get a checkup. You go get a checkup. It's my camera. My this is in the way, isn't it? And what is here? Is it the light? It is the light. Ah, shit. And that's not helping. Okay. You don't have weekends at all? I guess that makes sense because you're a farm worker, right? And then like on your off time, you do all the prep for hunting season, which is coming up in what, like September? You hate every day. No, every day's not that bad. Mondays suck, but like, you know, Fridays are pretty good. Okay. Dunk. So yeah, I think we're gonna put in like another order for some like more Sipicillor. Maybe I should get Wicked and Craig because that's made in the US, but like I don't have a good in with a provider, a supplier rather, with that, which is the issue. You'll never see it coming. Sorry. See that my mind is too fast for your eyes. This is a good song. This is good song. You disagree? You're entitled to opinion. Oh, I should be doing this on camera. I've been told you're supposed to actually like let this dry a little bit and then attach things. So I'm gonna let that like sit for a bit. You know, you be lurking for a bit. Okay, we'll be here too. Feels. You're 11/10 of the way. Oh, wait, what? I'm confused. You're 1/10 of the way to the item you want. I know they're very up there in points. It's based solely on, again, amount of time spent on the item. Sorry. Oh, but yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna be starting an OnlyFans. God damn it, my girlfriend won't let me. You could yell at her. Don't yell at her. She's a very nice person. She's a very nice person. Don't yell at my girlfriend for not letting me start an OnlyFans. I wouldn't even know what to do with an OnlyFans. Okay. I should probably trim that a little bit. I think that needs a little bit more or less material there. Okay, here we go. I don't even have my tools here. Let me go get my tools. Got my tools. This is how prepared I am. Just want to clear up that. Okay, nothing there. We do have to sand after this. And where are my paper towels? Like, right there. What do you want? What do you want? Asking me what I want. My furball's such a... She thinks she's so cute, is what it is. I don't know if you guys ever dealt with anybody with that kind of ego before, but Summer has a massive ego. You know, these are called mute boards, and I guess it makes sense to use a mute board if I'm gonna hammer. And that's to push the two pieces together so that the glue hopefully fills in the spaces better. The next part is actually we have to bend this. Oh, should I have? Maybe I should have. Okay, so. Let's see. There's a thing that I have in here. I really should make a pouch for these, or not pouch. Something to hold these, because it's a little zippy bag. These little. I can't even call them dime bags. These likely cost more than what's considered a dime nowadays, right? Get it? But I should. Add a groove there so that this bends a little bit easier. Oops. Alright, so... Okay. Hex key. You know what they say, it's the hex key. It's gonna put a spell on you. Be aiming for the center of this whole thing. Alright, so... I want to add a little bit of a groove there, but this bends a little bit easier. We have to bend that over. Haha. Get it? But I do have to carve here a little bit of that off. There we go. So there we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's slowly slice here. All right. Pull that off ever so slightly, not enough. Damn it, come on, let go, let go. Where's my pliers? Nah, fuck it, we did it, we did it, I think we did it. We pull this over and around. And then, I think that's, oh wow. Okay, we have to get a lot more off of there then. A lot more, actually. There we go. You fucking fall. Alright. Put this here. Okay. Just a little bit more even. Ah, Christ. That's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. Because if I bend that all the way around there, a lot more than I thought it was going to be. All right. I should adjust the pattern then. Here. Oops. These little shavings can go here. I guess. Wow. What is that? That's like 1/4 of an inch? Yeah, it's roughly 1/4 of an inch. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. I gotta adjust that by 1/4 of an inch. Hey, make a note on the pattern even. Where are you? And I know that's not my normal, incredibly neat handwriting that you guys are kind of used to, especially if you've received any correspondence from me. There we go. Kind of see it. Trim that there. There we go. Okay. Didn't believe that it would be that much. I had such a long time since I've made this pattern even. Alright. Yeah, and that's like, well, it's a little, actually too big now. Oh, whoops. Maybe it's not 1/4 of an inch. Maybe it's 3/16. Whatever, it's too late now. Let me make a note. Three over 1/6 1/4 remove. Alright, so let's fold these over, which is its own little thing. Actually, I should take care of this edge first on both of these. Let's do blue actually too. which means edge beveling time. Haha. Always, always, always gotta bevel the edges so that we get nice finished edges. So let's do these two now. Drops, 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 drop. Here we go. Just put that there. I gotta clear off the whole desk a little bit. There we go. What's the matter, Furball? He's yelling at me. What's the matter, Furball? Want a hug? That's tummy rubs. Hold on. Ah, yo. What's the matter? Like a baby? A little bit of a troublemaker, too? I don't know. Do it. Someone let me give her a manicure yesterday. She's a good girl. She has very nice nails now. Let me finish, okay? Let me work on this. Like, what? Why? She's like, why you stop? She thinks she's the cutest girl in the world. Might be. But don't tell her that. Get a big head. Okay, so let's tokenol the edge before we glue down that entire side. Too much, whatever. And burnish the edge so that it has a nice rounded finish to it. I've forgotten how much I like the smell of tokonol. It has like this nice sort of floral scent to it. I did put a little bit too much. It's just me being clumsy. I hope that nobody's really like too upset that I'm gonna be. And starting this week, I'm gonna be doing three streams a week instead of 4. You know, weekdays. I need to finish this stuff. You know, I have to grow professionally. And I hope you guys understand, you know, like, it's just like, I've been doing this for too long as like a, I can't say I was running from responsibility, right? But I can tell you that like, it sort of filled the void, right? Streaming as hard as I was. It filled the void of like, feeling like I was doing something productive, you know? Again, I'm not stopping stream. I'm just like likely doing a lot less. I hope that that's not upsetting. It shouldn't be. I hope not. Shouldn't be. I hope not, but it shouldn't be. The delicate balance. Okay. So let's glue these down. Just this side and then this side. We're gonna glue them down. We're gonna hold them down with the weight of this thing, actually, plus probably punch pad. But yeah, like the conversation that I had with my girlfriend, and it wasn't like in a nagging tone, you know what I mean? Like she's been very good to me, you know, and she wants what's best for me. She's been encouraging me to do a lot of things, right? She's encouraged me to pick up my writing again. I haven't finished a novel. A novel that I started years ago actually, rather. Then I told myself I'd finish during this pandemic, and then I just haven't. I think I stopped. I didn't lose the motivation to work on it further, but like I no longer had somebody to talk about like the process of getting published anymore. Like they just sort of disappeared from Twitch once they had their novel published. I still have yet to pick up a copy of it too. We press this down here. We push this into here. Deep cycle battery. How long are you in there, by the way, Hunter? Because it looks like you're in there for like the long haul. You're wearing like that cozy jacket that kind of looks like a sleeping bag, you know? It looks like you're in there like long term during hunting season. You're doing buck again, right? You're not going after Twiki. I figured turkey season's probably earlier too. I hear that turkey are also fucking vicious. 8 hours a day. Okay. I thought you like slept in there too, you know what I mean? Cause like, it seems like the kind of thing where like, I could imagine somebody sleeping in there also. I've seen the video, it's just you in there, right? I guess it's kind of small, so maybe you just simply can't fit a second person in there. Put these both under a thing. You just ordered a waterless urinal. You mean a Gatorade bottle? I'm kidding. But am I? No. Wait. Like, wait. That's dusty. Wait. I figure most people just use like a coffee can or something, nah? That's all the gluing we have to do there. Let's let this sit for a little bit, let it settle. We need that to settle before I could like really stitch, right? So let me get my tools for the stitching ready. Balls. I gotta get up. Red. I totally understand that actually. Oh shit, I should have also did the well, it's done now, whatever. That's what I get for rushing. So I realized I should have finished these edges too. In this, as well as this. Oh well. We'll do what we can. But yeah, I can imagine it's got to be fucking freezing out there because it looks like it's just snowy during hunting season, you know? Which means like if there's like levels of snow on the ground, it's like being in a fucking ice box. It can't be pleasant, you know? Wait, so does the thing fit? Oh, I guess it wouldn't fit. You get the catheter. I'm kidding. Not a catheter. There's like these things that people like they'll strap to their leg, and it's like a pee bag, and it's like it hooks up to the area where you just, you know what I mean? And those look like they might be useful, especially because like then, you know, it's warm for a little bit and then it gets really cold. Never mind. Just reminding myself of a Margaret Cho stand-up. We might need this eventually. It's thread, or rather needles and thread. Minus 40? I'd be like, fuck it. Next year. I don't care. We'll use the same trail information for next year. I don't give a shit. Holy Christ. Negative 40? My balls are shriveling up thinking about it right now. Jesus Christ. Negative 40. You know what? I know that you have passion for this, but my God, you couldn't talk me into that. I'd just be like, I don't want to leave my house. I just do what most Americans do for a hobby and just buy things I don't need. I mean, that makes sense, right? That does make sense as to having a heater, just because like you're there for so long and it gets, I mean, I know that I only know Canada for being chilly, you know what I mean? And I don't even know like specifically where you, well, I do. You've told me several times, but like I can't imagine it being like pleasant year round there. I think I was supposed to do this first and then this. Whatever. Actually, this only goes to here. Okay, so hold on. Get bored, come back. It's night. Yeah, that's right, you told me. I don't know why, I had to stop being so goddamn horrified so easily. That's like not even... Like some people are going to work and it's like 100 something. Does it get humid over there though? Is like, although I was talking with Phoenix Time and he was telling me he hates dry heat. I personally love dry heat, but I haven't experienced it like as an adult. I've only experienced it as a child. And like when you're young, like when you're a kid, all that sort of thing doesn't bother you, right? But when you're an adult, when you're older, dry heat apparently fucking sucks. He was telling me like it just feels dry, your nostrils feel dry. I should put something in there. Where is it? Extremely humid. Unpleasant. I don't like it. Sir, I don't like it. Sir? Sir? I would call the cops. Officers? Yes, it is very hot out. What's your emergency? It's very hot out. Make it stop. Just call the cops with that. Like, yo, can one of y'all turn on the AC? It's fucking hot out. Bruh. 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 Humid and 90? It's humid in New York like all the time during the summer. It's only 85 today. Yesterday was like nice. It was 70 something Fahrenheit. And by the way, Hunter, thank you again for converting from Celsius, because like my pea-sized brain would be like very, very just, it would hurt my head. This must be from this song must be from Strikers. Oh wait, no. You have 2 hunting shacks? Wait, do you move your hunting shack? I thought that it was a mobile thing. I thought you had one and it was like this mobile thing. Alright, so let's do this one. And I believe that... Where are you? Wrong page. Let me cross-reference it with my shop. EDC. Here we are. It looks like I did an 8th. Okay. I mean, not an 8th. Oh no, that comes out wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, I think you told me about that. I forgot why, but I think you told me about that. And that's why you're just sort of like able to do it. You know, I'm gonna say this. I'm half Chinese. I'm very bad at math. So stereotypes aren't real. Like real bad. Yeah, it was an 8th. Okay. Alright, so... Whoops, this should be on stream. I am blowing it. Fuck. Should I be sanding that now? Let me sand that now. I have to vacuum after this. Revealing. Oh. Thought I knew these lyrics. Guess I don't. Guess I don't. I put my mute board. I keep losing it. I keep losing my mute board. I'm sorry. So let's do some chaslin. I think we could do this, right? 1, 2. Yeah. Where's my normal rubber-headed hammer? Okay, we're just making marks here to work out where the punctures need to go. Then we do these along the line that we've pre-stamped or pre-etched, so that we know where those go. And then this should be far away. I want to have this actually like, where are you? My single stamp. Ooh. That actually sounds really good. I rub this in my face, sir. There we go. Punch that all the way through there. That sounds really good. I think I'm just gonna make leftovers. I have I made a pasta, or rather a meat tomato sauce, a meat marinara sauce. I'm probably just gonna have that. I think tomorrow I'm gonna make a mapo tofu though. Don't get excited, everybody, though, because I use a mix Hashtag not sponsored. I use a mix. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. So then we just stitch through those holes. Okay, and then the other side is just from here to here. So I don't recall this song at all. On the soundtrack. $320 hours into this fucking game. I don't remember this one at all. Or the Strikers. I didn't play Strikers for that long. There. Wait, this is not from this game? Is it? What is the song? Show more. 100. An hour and 12 minutes into it. Star warnings. Punch Day Ouch. Oh, Punch Day Ouch. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. It sounds like it's from something else. I saw the pictures of the homemade chicken Alfredo sauce on the Facebook page. Oh, it's good too. I just don't trust myself with an Alfredo. Because one, moderately lactose intolerant, right? Like, I'm not gonna make a blast of dookie all over the place, you know, but like I am gonna have like issues. We'll say that. I'm gonna have issues. But two, more importantly, wait. I need something to level this actually. That wasn't what I was gonna say. More importantly, I try not to eat things that like feel like they're like super calorie dense if I'm not living a super calorie dense lifestyle, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like essentially, like I'm not counting calories, but I don't eat things that are like super duper fattening if I can help it. As I smack my camera. Let's move this down a little bit. There's like this lid here. This lid, and I have to be careful not to smack it. Because if I do, it'll move the camera like way out of whack. Oh no, I'm not worried about like it being hard. It's just like, it's gonna be hard on my balls, right? And on my heart. Like I'm trying not to like, you know what I mean? I can't do this one. And of course, like it will make me fart up a storm. Like that's how my lactose intolerance manifests. I get the gas. I get very gassy. Doing Borat impressions. Didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. We're on Miraj's channel. Not his channel, sorry. The Discord. and we were doing a movie night, and we all watched Borat together. And so now Borat's eternally a meme for us, you know? I say this like this was recently. This was actually months ago. This can go straight through. Okay. Those of you that haven't already joined Mirage's Discord's actually fantastic. My Discord's not fully public yet. If you're in it, you're in it. I want to thank everybody who's there because you're all pretty excellent people. I should make it more public, but you know, like literally anyone. I just haven't. You know, like I'm just like apprehensive because I'm, you know, like I just like it doesn't feel like it's good enough. You know, it likely never will, but whatever. Like I'm afraid. You know, I don't want to disappoint people. Even though it is disappointing. It's a disappointment, I'm sorry. I think all y'all are in. Actually, Professor Rapidfire, if you want to be in, let me know. I don't know your Discord. Shit, there go my needles. I hope none of them fucking fell out. I don't know how many are in there. You know what? I'm gonna close this for now. We're not showing right. Yep. Where's my phone? Let me shine some light down there just in case. Okay. I'm supposed to use a bone folder for this. For pulling this thing back out, and I am not. I don't even own one, and I really should get one. Oh, I like this song. There's my 4. There's my 4. You know, it's funny though. I was watching a Leathercraft channel, and he was just talking about like you can just make a bone folder. You just take a bone, crack it in half. There you go. And it was like the most like, oh shit, he's right moment. But then like I realized like I don't have a saw. I don't have the right kind of hammer. It's just like, buy more tools or buy bone folder. Or hidden option C. Neither, and complain about it. Yeah, be careful with those. But then we have to contest with this and the whole wrenching things out. That's already punched, so we can just use a double here. There we go. Yes, I think that's punched. Let me double check. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna do some stitching now. Needles. Don't roll away. Come on. That's more than enough for that. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. you know, the other day I was thinking about I keep, when I design, you know, Leathercraft, right, interiors, etc. I always try to like cover like a bunch of what I think is important, but then like, what was it? The other day I was thinking to myself, like, I should try to make something that's more accessible, right? Like, and I think that this card holder is like a step in that direction. But then I was thinking, like, I could probably make a card holder that's like, you know, fully accessible through like one hand. So in case like, you know, person can only move like a few fingers, they'd be able to like fully access everything that's in it. And then like I started to think and it's just like the bills themselves, I think, are the worst part, right? Because like, and there's varying degrees of accessibility for bills, right? Because like, you know, if your vision is impaired, right? I remember the technique that people that are visually impaired use to separate their bills is actually folding them different ways, right? You know, so like you fold the ones, maybe you don't fold the ones at all, and then the fives are like lengthwise. I guess it's different with coins though. Some people, or rather some nations, they use coins instead of ones and fives. Japan, they just use like 100 yen coin, and that's like basically $1, and then a 500 yen coin is basically $5, right? Essentially. God, that reminds me, I keep forgetting to wish my friend in Japan a happy birthday. Her birthday passed like, oh god, at this point months ago. Now I'm a dick if I say it. Alright, let's stitch this thing. Oh shit, I put this in the wrong hole. Oh god damn it. You know, I meant to do this. Yeah, no, that won't work. Fuck. God damn it. Alright. Round 2. Yeah, her birthday was like in April. Baka. I am Chobaka. That is Japanese for super stupid. Let's try this again. Four times that, which is... Okay. God damn it. Time is it? It's almost 5. I want to do some Elden Ring Fit Adventure. I'm gonna start calling it that, because even though I'm not playing it on the Switch, it's basically that, right? Like I squat every time I die. But I don't know if we're gonna have time for it after this. I have to wake up kind of early tomorrow. My appointment. Not kind of early. Just like legitimately gotta wake up for it. And then I want to go pick up some hardware if I can. To make some keychains. Like, I wish I made... Hey, what's up, Game Trickster? I'm making some card holders. How are you doing? How's your weekend? I wanted to go... Fuck, where'd the other needle go? There you are. The card holder is basically a minimalist type of wallet. Right? Very small. Holds a few cards, maybe some folded cash. And, you know, that's it. For people that like to not carry too much on them. I'm the exact opposite. I need to carry, like, I mean, legally you're required to carry ID, right? But then like I'm like, I need a bank card, a credit card, another credit card, an insurance card. And you see where my issue comes from, right? My ass is just like, what if I need it? What if I need it? What if I need it? So nowadays I'm coming to the conclusion I don't need all these cards all the time, but I still carry them. I still carry them. start up here. Wait, no. Let's start down here. So my plan was to wrap around here, so. Thinking about getting a what's it called, a saddle to, what are they called, hold on, a saddle. Oh, there's like this thing called a stitching pony, not a saddle, a stitching pony, to like do this betterer, I guess. Is the term betterer good here? Maybe it's good for Okay, still got this, at least. Got the muscle memory for this. Again, remember, it's been a while since I've done any of this shit. I do like these stitching chisels though, like, have a lot more room, you know? So they let me kind of like just go right through very quickly. I think they're ever so slightly bigger than my initial stitching chisels. Hey, what's up, Bellic? I don't even know what you're telling me I better be for. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, don't hit me. God. Sorry, that's also like kind of fucked up to say. How you doing, Bellic? How's your weekend? How was fuck, I was lurking while you were playing. I think it was Final Fantasy 16. I'm trying to avoid spoilers for a game that I likely won't play for like 3 years. Much like with Elden Ring, you know, just like everybody's playing it. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale. It never went on sale. It went on sale during the Steam summer sale, rather. Better. Oh, yeah. The stitching pony. I don't know why I was thinking it was like a saddle something. I guess because like there's a saddle stitch. I don't know. Yeah. I actually did it. I did a stream of it on Friday, and if I finish this or these two or this, I don't know. I might continue with. In the description, in the title rather, I'm calling it Elden Ring Fit Adventure because we're still gonna do the squats, right? Like, I could use the opportunity to get up off my ass, and I think that it really ramps up the drama of like me not wanting to die, because I don't want to die if I have to like get up and do squats, you know. So far, we're up to... I don't have a death counter officially. $18 deaths. 18 deaths. No, you're fine. You're fine. Listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm a Magic the Gathering player. We don't know how to read just full stop, right? Like, you're fine. You're fine. I thought it was a good pun, though. It was either that, or I think last time I called it prepare to thighs. Because, you know, squats, right? But yeah, I'm going to keep the squats in it. Because I think that it makes it way more interesting, right? It's almost like I'm like betting or something, or I'm gambling against myself. And worse comes to worse, it's like one of those either way I win type situations, right? The game's fantastic. Like, I want to play and I can't because like I promised myself and all y'all that it's like I'm gonna do the first playthrough on stream, and like I just keep wanting to go in, on like off times and just be like, I just want to see what's over there. But like, you know, when I stream, it's just like, it gets to the point where it's just like, oh man, it is like 9:30. Shit's wrong with me. You know? So. Is this just a variation on the previous song? How was your weekend, by the way? Alec, I feel like I'm being attacked by things. What time? 1:31:51, which is a woman. Another version. Okay. Actually, I should probably just bring this through here and then finish it on this side. Let's do another set of pass-throughs here. Saw the most recent Ant-Man movie. Oh, okay. Quantumania. I think a lot of people didn't enjoy that one. I thought it was fine. It's just late stage MCU at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like they're just sort of setting up for the next generation TNG, right? My weekend was good. I was talking earlier about some changes for the channel, like essentially, you know, like having the realization like, hey, I definitely should be at this point like going and like actively attempting to find gainful employment again. And so that means I'm going to be streaming a little bit less, but there's still going to be streams. It's just, you know, like one less per week. I don't think anybody's really going to notice super hard, but if y'all do, I'm sorry. But yeah, it is what it is. I need to get another job, and I need to stop being afraid of like the outside world, especially because I've been going out to the outside world with the girlfriend, and it's just like, oh, this is fine. Actually, you know, like the pandemic's not super duper an issue anymore, right? Like it's not gone forever. We still have a little bit of it, right? In the form of the endemic, but you know, as long as you're careful, I think you'll be fine, right? Oh, as long as I'm careful, I might be fine. Yeah, I feel the same way, to be honest, but like it's very like, I mean, I felt like they finished when they did Infinity War, right? But like they keep making new ones because there's still like a bunch of people that really like those films, you know? And I'm not gonna say like to those people, don't enjoy the thing that you like, right? You should enjoy the things that you like. But I'm just like thinking to myself, like, it kind of ended with Infinity War. Like anything past Infinity War just feels like not a cash, it is cash grab, but like just sort of, yeah, we just want more money. Like we paid a lot for the Marvel stuff, says Disney. It's funny how Marvel went from being like almost bankrupt to being like one of the most valuable companies, and then they immediately were like, oh yeah, let's sell to Disney. Like first thought. Yeah, no, it's like I'm not what's it called? I'm not a shut-in by any means, but like, you know, especially early on, I was just like, I don't want to catch COVID and die, even though I had COVID twice. You know, so I've been working on like portfolio stuff yesterday. I'm gonna spend tomorrow after I get home from the doctors on more portfolio stuff. And you know, we're just gonna my girlfriend's telling me to brute force it, right? And it's like, that seems like a bad idea. This is too long. It's too long. If it's too long, it becomes unwieldy. Yeah, I agree. right? Like, it's just like, you know, Infinity War felt like this was it, right? Like, this is it. This is gonna have stakes, and it kind of did, right? Like, there was a big sort of change at the end of it, but then like they kept going. And what's funny is that like these are things that they did in the comics, right? Like, it's God, the Thanos snap actually happened what, in like the 80s in comics, but like they also seem to be like not hyper, they're jumping to like present day Marvel now with all these like, you know, not kid versions, and there's always been kid versions of superheroes, but like I'm talking about like the most recent, like, oh God, okay. Let me catch my breath. A couple years ago, during the PS3 into the PS4 era, I remember reading this article on, I think it was like PC Gamer or Kotaku, where they were talking about like how video games at the time were focused on like these parent-centric stories, right? You had Dad of War, right, where you play as Kratos, but he's a father. And you had The Last of Us, where you play as this guy, right, but he's a father. Oh, I don't even know anymore. I've already forgotten what I was talking about. I'm sorry, dog. Yeah, like God of War, where you're a father, you know, and that's like 90% of the story is just like you're this kid's father. You have to teach him, right? And I think even the Nathan Drake games, like they slowly move into like you're no longer here to be like the big dick adventure boy. Now it's about like you have kids. You gotta mentor these kids, you know? And I'm sorry I ramble, and so like I lose things like all the time. Are we brute forcing? Oh, yeah, so like it feels like they're just sort of like shoving the next generation of these Marvel superheroes down our throats. And what's funny is that like, well, actually I can't even say it, but like one of the more recent superheroes that was recently introduced is like a younger version or a younger generation of one of the characters in comics just died, like so, and they're like in a lot of these movies, or I think they were planning to put them in a lot of these movies, and like in comics the character's now recently dead. I don't want to say who it is because hashtag spoilers, right? But holy shit. And I'm sure that people are like lol, and you know, personally I'm just like whatever. Oh shit, I don't read comics anymore. But they were like kind of shoving these not sidekicks, because they're not sidekicks. They used to do sidekicks, right? Like Robin, right? That was like the kid Batman almost. And now they don't do sidekicks. It's just like whatever. Everybody shut up. Oh, I should have started this from this corner and then went down this way. But this way is easier. Because I get to pull down on the thread through the chiseled hole to expose the majority of the opening this way towards the leather, and it's easier to hold. Oh well, whoopsie doopsie. No, not Robin. I was talking about in the Marvel universe. Sorry. Well, Robin, one of the Robins died. I remember that shit. I have not the comic. I got the graphic novel because I think it was like $4 at you know, like it was an original printing of the graphic novel of those 4 comics, and I was like, whatever, I'll buy it. It was like $4 because back in the day, graphic novels used to be, well, graphic novels, as far as I've known them, have always been basically the cost of the price of the comics. And like, since it was an original print, like the store was just like, oh yeah, just give me cover price. And like those comics, when they came out, they were like $1 each. But yeah, like, and of course it's comics, right? It's fiction. They can bring characters back, right? So like in a few months, that character might just get like cloned, or it might turn out that they were a Skrull, and that they never really died, and the real one's here. You know, like they do it left, right, and center. At one point, like there's tons of characters that's like that character's dead forever, and it's like, haha. Then the editorial staff goes, haha, hold my beer, and then suddenly we're looking at them coming back, and also they're evil, you know, or they come back and they pretend to be somebody else, you know. Shit, let go of my scissors. But yeah, I like real talk. I agree with you though. The magic of the Marvel movies is kind of like, it's kind of gone, you know. It's a shame. And I think part of it is because, like, you know, like early on that stuff was kind of easier to follow. Now there's television shows, except Uncle Ben. I half expect in Spider-Verse there'll be like another Uncle Ben Spider-Man or something, or something. You know, like I just, because they keep fucking with us with that shit. Like don't tempt them. That's all I'm saying. Don't tempt them, you know. But with Marvel stuff nowadays, you know, there's too much too, right? Because like Disney has this whole idea, we're gonna do television shows and we're gonna do movies. They've been doing it with Star Wars, right? And they haven't been doing the Star Wars movies, but they've been doing Star Wars television series, and they're doing Marvel television series and Marvel movies. And it did start back when, you know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was on what was it, NBC? A series that I never gave a shit about, but I know people that did. And I've heard that it was, like, you know, not terrible. But then they decided, oh, no, none of that shit matters for whatever reason, right? Like, a lot of the stuff on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't make it into the movies, you know, but the new stuff, the Disney television, the Disney Studios television stuff, that matters. That's actually canon, you know. It's weird how they're picking and choosing the way that they're doing this. So I guess they do what they want, and they don't listen to us. Doesn't matter. But yeah, do not tempt them with don't dare them to bring a character back, because they'll bring fucking Uncle Ben back, and they'll fuck up too. They'll make it so they'll accidentally confuse him with the one from the rice, you know. Which I don't even think the company that used to make that makes or sells it under Uncle Ben anymore, because I think they consider him like cultural appropriation, much like the Aunt Jemima character, right? And Aunt Jemima was always like a corporate mascot, but they actually hired a woman to portray her, and then I think she was like grossly underpaid. I mean, of course she was grossly underpaid. Companies in the what was it, the 1700s, they didn't give a shit about employee welfare, you know. But you know, should I? No, let's not wrap that around there. That'd be a nice detail. No, I don't think it's worth it. I can actually see what that looks like though when we get there. I do need to order more leather. What is this song? I've never heard this one before. Oh, now I know it. This is like the oh shit, we got. They play this a few times. You know, shit's going down, boys and girls and cat. Ambiguously gendered cat. They don't say who if it's a boy or a girl, and it kind of reminds me of how with Bobby we never really knew until his balls dropped. Right? And that's why his name is Bobby. We just gave him like a name that was like It could be for a boy or a girl, because like, yeah, like if you look at cat genitals, I'm not saying stare at cat genitals, but if you look at them when they're young enough, it's just like, I can't tell if that's a vagina or not. Like the penis retracts, for those of you that don't know. And so it just looks like a slit. And so I hadn't seen him pull out a penis, so I wasn't sure. And then his balls dropped, and I was like, oh, okay, you're a boy. And he's like, oh. You know, and then he gives you that look like, how did you not know? I was like, okay, so it looked like that. The problem with a detail like this here is that, like, this is liable to get abraded by things. Let's not. People, what? I can't even understand that. Well, I guess, did you introduce sugar as sugar at that point? Because, like, you know, clearly sugar's a girl's name, right? Like, clearly that's a girl's name. I feel like that's clearly a girl's name. Yeah, okay, alright, I think people are just dumb. Whoever the fuck that was, they're just fucking stupid. God damn, that's annoying. I'm annoyed for you. The fuck, man? Come on, come on. Oh, did I do this wrong? I'm legitimately annoyed for you. An hour early? Why? Are they paying you for an hour early? Or are they just like, here, you get the same amount of money, but you get the privilege of coming in earlier? Or do they let you off earlier? I don't know if I'd even want that. There's like a limit, right? Like, it's like, you get to come in at 5. I don't want to be here at fucking 5. Not extra. So are they letting you off early? Like, how the fuck does that work? Because there will be many, and no. Actually, should I finish this here? No, because this is a place where things get abraded, so I'd rather have that here. You just have to... I don't know. How do you feel about it? I wouldn't want to, because, like, early... I don't want to go to sleep early. Yeah, I'm a night person. And even though it doesn't make sense for me to be so against it, I just don't like the thought of early, you know? Where's my hammer? How's your hammer hanging, Bob? The batteries are dying on this thing. I'm curious if I should, like, unload them when I'm not using it. Much like how I unload the batteries from my, fly zap wand. When it's not in use because it drains the batteries. I think I have that too, actually. I think I have that too, actually. Maybe I should only come in the afternoon. I mean, it explains so many things. Okay, let me sand this down now. Also, you should only work like 5 to 6 hours a day, mainly because we should all have a union that says that. I think people work too much, you know? And I think people would be more productive if they had less work. Let's see. Oh, fucking what was it? They held a major HeroClix tournament series over the weekend, and surprise, surprise, everybody's playing like the same well, a majority of the winners are playing like the same couple of figures. Things that are like, oh, that's $200. Aha, I get it. I mean, what? Get that shit away from me, you asshole. Things like Carnage Silver Surfer or Prime Hulk. You know. Or figures where you read it and you go, that's... I feel like they forgot a word like once per turn? Cooked or raw spinach? You like to go cooked spinach or raw spinach? I personally will just eat like salads of raw spinach, but I like raw greens, you know? Some people can't. Some people can't with raw greens. I'm gonna finish this one now, and then we'll switch to Elden Ring. This is mostly just sanding at this point, and then finishing the edge. I'll do the other one off stream. Or I'll finish the other one off stream. I just wanted to I was only planning on cutting out the pieces for the second one, but I was while I was doing it, I was like, well, might as well. You know? Oh god. I don't like any canned vegetables. I'll say that right now. Canned peas are bad, canned green beans, creamed spinach in a can, You know, please give me the frozen shit instead, right? At least when it's frozen, it's kind of okay. Kind of okay. Not fully okay, just kind of okay. And that's only if, you know, obviously fresh stuff is not available, right? During the winter, I think that's fine. Although, because of, globalization with regards to, food, you can get raw spinach all year round, you know? I gotta vacuum. I gotta vacuum up this. We can do this. You like canned English peas? I can't. I can't, dude. I really can't. Peas get gross when you can them. A lot of vegetables get gross when you can them, you know? Personally, I can't. I used to like canned corn. I guess I still tolerate it, but even now I recognize that it's like it gets too saccharine in the can, you know? It gets too sugary. I postpone these ads. We don't need these ads. Snooze. Oh, I only snoozed it for like fucking 5 minutes. I don't recognize this song. Around the corner. Why does this sound like it should be played during an adult film? You know, I have this like sinking feeling that maybe I did stream myself making one of these ones. And it's just on my mind. I don't think I did though. Do that. Okay. Let's do this edge. Even though this is the split side, it's kind of harder to even do that. All right. God, I found out today, by the way, I made an appointment with my primary care provider according to my insurance. I found out they're like an hour away by train. I really wish I got somebody closer. Like, ugh. They have 2 offices too, and they're both like an hour away by train. And I'm like looking at this going, fuck me. You know, like, it's just, that's unpleasant. So. Okay, make sure this goes in there too. Okay. I've heard that some people don't like to use toconol or other sealants on Veg-Tanned, which this is Veg-Tanned leather. They just like to like let it what's it called? Burnish and develop character on its own. But like I really personally I like what this does for the edges. Right? I do. And it's not really about like protecting the edges, although it does. It like kind of seals it with a waxy seal, as well as like applies oils and everything so that, you know, like you can do things with the edge, right? Which is what we're gonna do now. We're actually gonna hit it with the, where are you? This thing. And move this over here. Oh, I like this song. This is the song that they play in Futaba's prison. Did I not get that? I did get the coin. Okay. It's not about pressure, it's about passes. I do it a lot. There we go. This whole soundtrack is amazing. My God. They did such a good job with the soundtrack and the graphic design of this whole game. Ming? What? Isn't that the villain from Far Cry 5? Also, how you doing, Sockley? How was your weekend? It is I knew it. I knew it. I never played Far Cry 5, but I knew it. You know, let's do it with this one. Vegan Ming. Fuck, what was I watching? Oh, I was watching this thing about how they used to make parchment, like way back in the day, and how there's only one guy that still knows how to make parchment the original way, which is like, you know, you take goat skin and you kind of shave it down with like this special glaive. It looks like a glaive. It's like this big round blade, and he's just like slowly, it looks like he's massaging it, but he's really just like scraping ever so slightly and tightening the thing, and then tossing hot water on it, and then, you know, like scraping, and he's the only guy who still does it that way. Talking about like the process and why they call it a book spine is actually because the spine lined up with the spine from the parchment paper. And like, so there was this historian talking about it, and he said in a real shitty way, like, I'm not a vegetarian or anything, but I didn't appreciate his attitude. He's like, there's no vegetarians here in parchment making. He's just like, why do you have to come off so shitty about it? Like, calm the fuck down. Like, I get it, you eat meat. We all, you know what, I eat meat too. I don't give a shit what you do with your free time, my guy. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like it when people come off like real shitty. It's Far Cry 4. Ah, damn it. I was watching Phoenix Time play Far Cry 6 recently, you know, and that's pretty done. He was playing Far Cry 6 recently, and what was it? It was kind of fun. I'm almost kind of turned around on it, but this is, you get a pet alligator early on, and its name is Guapo, and it's got like it has a gold tooth, and I'm just like, oh shit, Guapo is the fucking man. I love Guapo. He's one of the few who started with 2. The Far Cry series has been on for like a while, right? Because I remember getting a demo of like Far Cry from PC Magazine or something like that, or PC Gamer Magazine, and that was like such a long time ago. It feels like it was 20 years. And also, I didn't fully grasp the concept of like what's so special about Far Cry, right? And it's just like, you're just this guy. It looked like a shooter on like an island, but they kept going on about like how it looks incredible graphically, how lush the forest looks, and blah blah. Apparently it was like one of those graphical touchstone games. You have to take your malaria pills, sorry. Oh my god, I'm going blind. I saw that as materia. I was like, from Final Fantasy? Was that in 2? I haven't touched a single Far Cry. Not even Blood Dragon, which I want to play. I don't have to take my malaria pills. Although it's funny that you mentioned that. My girlfriend's actually working in a lab and they're doing studies on malaria. And so I'm just like, you better not get sick. I can't have you getting sick. You know? Yeah, fucking blood. Hi, Tofu. Fucking Blood Dragon looks amazing. And I never touched it. I never touched it. All right, so this is the leather card holder, by the way. Can hold a couple cards, right? I'm not gonna like dig them all out. I don't even know where mine are. But it can hold a few cards. It's mainly for people that want to carry a minimal amount of stuff on them. Like I think 4 is the limit. Reaper actually picked up one with her points, and then she was like, "It's too small." I was like, "Oh yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to be small. It's supposed to only have like a few things." This, I know that this gets smoother over time, but this takes like way too much effort. I feel. This one pocket with the thumb thing. Maybe it's easier to just like leave it out a smidge and then like sort of instead of pushing it all the way in. I guess use is up to the user, right? I can cram another pocket card in there. It was Tofu. Tofu's the only person who does the shoutouts like that. And thank you, Tofu. Because, you know, like everyone knows that well, most people that come here know that like I prefer to take care of my shoutouts in like the block. The shoutout block. I think this came out pretty nice though. I've made 2 of these so far, and it's good that I remember how to make them. Damn it, Sockley. I think it's good that I remember how to make them, because I do, like, when I did, like, you know, figure this one out, right? I think that I think this is a nice wallet. It's just, it's not for me. Personally, it's not for me. I prefer the big billfolds, right? The big, like, you know, it folds in half. It's like full of like a bunch of stuff. I have too many things in here. I'm not going to open it because I don't want to dox myself, right? But I think that this is a good alternative for people that just want to like have something slim, small in their wallet or in their pocket. My girlfriend actually uses 2 card holders, but she got them in like Hong Kong and they were like super duper cheap because, you know, their labor is not that expensive there. Either way, I think that's it. I think that's it for me for today for the Leathercraft stream. We're going to be switching over to Elden Ring for those of you watching the Twitch stream. But if you're watching this on the YouTube, again, if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button. Come on over to twitch.tv/dickrecord. And yeah. Thank you, Sockley. I'm gonna like actually clean up here and probably take like a couple minutes. Actually, I could clean up while we talk. I am going to clean up though, vacuum, and then we're going to switch over to Elden Ring. And like I said, I'm going to stick with the squats on death, which is probably a mistake, but I have nothing to say after that. Actually, it's probably a mistake.